this will be a game between Higaki as white and Kac as black. So, so these two players I'm very well familiar with. So I kind of know what to expect. I have browsed this game before the lesson, so I know kind of what will happen. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I lagged a bit, but now I'm back. So another cross Fuseki. Amazing. So so this is probably the first may it's not that often in our games. Okay. Anyway, this is where the first fight is starting because White decided to choose a fighting variation. Of course, White has also peaceful options like this move, for example, or already entered the corner at R17 before the jump, but White decided to play a fighting variation. Black attached, and this one jump, and Black chose this shape. I'm just wondering if Black couldn't play a bit more efficient here. I'm lagging again a bit. Yeah, so like N14, yes, yes. So my cage is now back. So yes, I would like to play N14 because I wouldn't like to protect the shape directly. Also, O13 is an idea here that looks a bit equilibristic, I think, because white will most likely cut through very easily. Like I would actually like to connect here somehow. Like it's a good shape, but I would like to f force white to do it for me. So basically white will play some Kosumi, then I will play also a Kosumi, force white to play here and then jump. I feel like this looks more natural as an attack. Something like this. As for S16 at the moment, this I'm not sure about because the problem with the cut is still not solved. So this I'm not really not 100% sure. Yes, yes, but that's what Shino is saying. Like, make the opponent to make us connect. Exactly, that's exactly how it should work. Like, it's good to protect, definitely. I like to protect myself, but I want to force the opponent to make it for us. Well, I'm not saying White will cut here, like probably not, but White will jump and basically creates a MI between this and this. So I'm not sure if S16 is a good timing at the moment. It's a big move, but not related to the fight. So jumps, and then white plays this schema, and black plays here and white Tenukis. Anyway, first of all, I feel like that doing this exchange shouldn't be bad at the moment. I don't want to give black S16 in almost center, but this schema I somehow don't like because it leaves white's group quite weak at the moment, and always when we are not sure from which side we should attack the opponent, we should play from the weaker stones. So I would play Kosumi here. Anyway, black cannot play this schema because black would be asking to be cut. So I think black cannot do it anyway. And if black plays here, then we can consider about the schema because white became a bit stronger with his snake. Before O12, can we play R15 exchange already at this moment? But this is a very bad exchange for black. Not only it doesn't really solve the problem with the corner, but it also gives white an under connection. So this is not a good exchange. What about jumping to Sun after O12? After O12. After this is all 12. Okay. Mm, well, I wouldn't say black is over concentrated capture of these two stones. So I feel like, yeah, no, after white jumps, white cannot jump to the corner. Not anymore. It's too late. Why would the sacrifice too much? So anyway, seems like white was not sure how to continue in this area. So no sound at the moment. How is the sound for you others? No sound. Wait a second. Now all fine? Now it should be fine. Yeah, so for some reason it sometimes happens to my Discord. It just disappears. I mean, the sound just disappears for a moment. But anyway, I just restart the channel and then all fine. Anyway, well, I was probably not sure how to settle the group in the top right at the moment, so White decided to build the bottom side framework at the moment. So White played very optimistic move at the moment here. Like to me, it would be only something like this. Probably. I feel like if White plays this one, it's not really easy for Black to live inside. Like Black will most likely try like something like this, and probably black will not die, but still if white plays this move, it's much bigger chance that white will manage to keep the bottom right side framework. But anyway, I'm still wondering if white actually has a good move in the fight in the top right. So if white can get this exchange and then play the Kosumi, I feel like the fight continues. So black will most likely play here, and then there will be some random jumping in the center. And yeah, then let's see how the fight continues. It's just a normal game, I think. But I feel like it's quite important to play there. So at the moment, I mean, as black, I might still even consider to play here. I mean, because if black captures white stone in such a large scale, then black gets really a lot of points. Like in the top right corner, there is something like 60, I would guess. Yeah, it's almost one quarter of the board. It's super huge. So I mean, I believe White took it because White didn't know how to play, which is a good attitude. But White should be really careful to not make it grow so big. Anyway, Black resisted. No wonder, because White went too far. Yeah, so Black pushes, White extends, Black extends towards the this area, and White plays this counter prince, and Black plays here. This is usually not a good shape, this Keima. I mean, it looks normal to not attach on the opponent's stones, but I feel like this attachment would be actually kind of a good style this time, because black separates white into two pieces, and at least one of them will have a big problem, I think. So in this case, I feel like d6 is actually a good style. I know we shouldn't attach stones which we want to attack, but but I feel like in this case it's okay. Like, probably there is no rule, like no rule in the Google in Go is 100% valid everywhere, right? So probably this should be the case when D6 is quite a good separating move. So black plays this one and white connects, and then white cuts. Ah no, this cut is not working, for sure not. Also, it's just cut. Like black is anyway alive in the corner, and white will be still separated, so white doesn't really have to cut black. So white should play here. White should play here, and black will play here. I don't think so. So I mean, it's not interesting place anyway. So black will most likely play something like this, and white still has a chance to run with the other stones as well, and then maybe aim for the cut at e5. But this e5 cut is too early. I feel like white is asking for collapse. Yeah, so cut through, black extends. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, white is in deep trouble, actually. I mean, I feel like no matter what black does, white is in trouble. I mean, black could even do a simpler way, like this, and white is in trouble anyway. But even like this, I don't really know how white wants to save everything. but I don't exactly know what is black doing here. These exchanges are just helping white. I think black can either turn or black can play here. Probably this one is the most natural. Probably most of us would cut here. White extends. So maybe black can make this exchange once and then extend here. White looks kind of destroyed, I feel like. Maybe black can even Hane here. That's probably fine as well. I mean, white cannot solve all of the troubles. But this helped a bit to white. So black plays here, white extends, and then this one. And also black tries to capture everything. But here actually white has much more space for maneuvers. Like white can play here, white can also jump on the second line. White can still separate black here. But instead white decided to save the two stones. Is it really important to save these two stones? Like, they are cutting stones, I know, but the shape will be really bad. Like, after white plays here and black extends, now it's not really easy for white to find a solution. So white played this one, and I'm wondering if black could cut. And white plays this, and then captures. Okay, then we can say that black cannot cut. Okay, but if black cannot cut there, then black could play this jump. It's a bit more flexible, and for white is much easier to. Not that easy to cut in this area. Like, white still can this way, for example, but white will live in quite a painful way, and black can surround white in somehow, and then play here and attack the other group. So I feel like still white has more trouble than black has. But of course, when black decided to attack in this large scale, black already entered some unnecessary complications. So extension, this one, Hane. And then black plays this one to connect the structure, and white tries to cut here. This doesn't seem to be possible. But let's see if black has a better answer. So I'm thinking about d12, but I would do this exchange first and then play here. But white can cut through. And what is this? Yeah, but this seems like white can resist. I mean, black is probably in trouble in this case. And this is the same. This doesn't really change the fact. So that means this move is working for white. It's hard to believe. Anyway, then black has to do something better. So what black can do? Well, but the problem is that this move is not center. White will not answer. I mean, E16 is big, but the center is bigger. I mean, way more urgent. I mean, there are... You mean after E13? But that's the same case, kind of, I think. Like, in the center, we are exchanging the like large pieces of groups, right? E17 is just big on points, let's say, but in the center is really urgent. Interesting, this move is working. It would never come to my mind. But anyway, so what can black do instead? So black can do this, but white will still cut. Well, but that means if white can fight so hard here, but that means that black already entered in a very unnecessary complications with the whole action here. Basically, this combination, the move sucked. So black tried to attack in large scale, made white stronger on the left side, failed to attack at the bottom. Yeah, so now I should be back. Yeah, I was saying that I think the problem was already some time ago. Black's combination with the marked moves was not good enough because black made white stronger on the left side. White became kind of alive there, Black actually tried to attack in large scale at h7, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out, so the whole action kind of failed. And if white can fight hard here, then black is in trouble. So in the end, black tried this core, but this core is hard to fight. And this is a core threat. I mean, it looks like a core threat, but white can resist. Yeah, this is a good answer. Can black play d12 instead of f12? This one. So, but white just separates. So let me I mean, feel like black is still in the same trouble as before. f14. I mean, black has still like 4 cutting points. We cannot solve everything. Like maybe we cannot cut at e14 due to liberties, but for sure we will active this one or this one. So it's quite a big problem. So yeah, so this one is no go. Like here, yeah, like here, black at least managed some complication, but I feel like black still has too many problems. So white lives here, and black goes to cut this way. Wow, that's really he's trying really hard here. So white extended this one, probably white overlooked Geta. But anyway, but this move seems to be working quite solid, but I'm wondering if there was not a simpler move. But anyway, it seems to be a very interesting answer. Okay, here we go. So white tries to leave this way, but black didn't answer in a very proper way. So probably black should play here. So, and if black plays here, white connects, black plays here, then actually white is in quite a big trouble, I would say. And black would be back in the game. If black manages to kill this, then black maybe reverses the game and proves the core on the left side to be valid. Yeah, so actually this can be very complicated, but if black plays here, I feel like black created too many troubles. But let's see. So now white has a lot of liberties, and white actually may try to kill black on the outside. That's actually my guess what will happen. Yeah, because I think white should have more liberties, but this was not a good move. This was not a good move because that gives black a good shape. I feel like for white it's just enough to play here. Because how many liberties does white have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 most likely. No, black cannot get 8, I think. So I don't think that 8 is a lot, yeah. 06. Let's check. No way, no way. No, definitely not. Yeah, so actually this one is giving a chance, but let's see. So this exchange happened, so white even got this, and then white just starts capturing. Yeah, and this one seems And this one seems to be, yeah, GG. Because black probably cannot play this one. Because white just plays Atari and here. So black has no choice what to do. Yeah, yeah. This looks GG kind of. Like what black might have done instead of this move. Like black might of course just play this one and probably capture the top right, but that's not enough anymore. For white it's just enough to play here and win. So black probably was pretending he wants to close everything in the top right corner, including the top side. Yeah, here even if white dies, still white wins actually. Yeah, here it seems like black played a gote move. So I would play here. What is this? P10 should have been at P11. What's P10? This one should have been. Yeah, this one should have been here. That's true. That's actually true. So black would live this way. But anyway, even if black kills white here, white has way enough points for sure. Yeah, but it's true. Yeah, this one would at least keep black super small hope, I would say. Anyway, finally, actually, white wins the semi, which is quite surprising. I didn't expect that, even if, even yeah, black Tanuki once with G7, probably black was in Biomi. But anyway, yeah, this was another fighting game. We had very interesting fight in the top right, which was actually at the end of the game, and actually, it looked like that. Yeah, a very violent one. Yeah, yes, I tried like 5 times already. Yeah, I heard this channel is tricky a bit. Like it's happening quite often, I heard. Like I heard that sometimes it doesn't even work, so today it works at least partly. So maybe next time I might try the other one. I see there is also some general channel and some Maupi guy something. So So maybe next I'll try different one, but never mind. What I wanted to say is that it actually looked like that white was about to collapse, especially after trying e5. And black actually had almost no troubles and white had a lot, but I feel like that white's action with this combination didn't work out, and finally actually white fought back very fiercely at e13. So that's where the game got reversed, and white actually managed to keep it out. Black had a good chance to kill white at the bottom, but didn't manage to finish the job, so white in the end managed to win the game. Yeah, now probably we shouldn't change anymore. I mean, there are too many people, so we can survive on this one until today's lesson. Anyway, so any questions about this game? Okay, so I will save the record.